After my last final exam, my childhood friend, Chloe, who is really smart, posted a photo on social media. It was a picture of two people holding hands, and she seemed to be suggesting we were officially dating. Right after seeing that, I posted an update of my own, a picture of 2 plane tickets ready for a trip, and I added the word excited. Our classmates started giving thumbs up to both of our posts, and the group chat instantly started buzzing. "Congrats, you two! Finally a couple," one message read. "Didn't you guys always say you weren't together?" another one asked. "Now that finals are done, you're finally going public." The most popular guy in our class, Ethan, quickly sent a message to clarify things. "Chloe just lost a dare last night, so she had to post that photo. Since when did that become an official announcement?" The group chat then exploded with confused messages. "Wait, wasn't this supposed to be a relationship announcement? What's going on? Isn't Sam's post also an announcement then?" My friend Chloe calmly replied, "Oh? So no more silent treatment for me? Still trying to play tough, Sam?" The most popular girl in class then commented, "Sam is sleeping because he's exhausted. Let's talk once he's awake." After the finals were completely over, Mia and I had checked our exam scores and finalized the plans for our promised trip to Tibet. As we settled onto the plane, I quickly shared an update. Ready to take off, excited. I attached a photo of the 2 plane tickets, but I had blurred out our names. As soon as I posted it, the comments started flooding in. "Officially announcing the relationship? Traveling together? That's so sweet!" We were totally caught off guard by this sweet surprise. I was completely puzzled. I hadn't told anyone that Mia and I had started dating after the exams, and we certainly hadn't acted like a couple in class. What was happening? "What's up?" Mia asked me, seeing the confused look on my face. I turned to her. "Did you tell anyone that we're dating?" She rolled her eyes and said, "Come on, I wouldn't dare." I knew Mia wasn't lying. Our relationship had never been planned. Mia had only joined our class during our senior year. She was stunning and very confident, which instantly caught the attention of every guy. She received love letters daily. I remember watching her throw one right in front of the guy who wrote it, with zero hesitation. I never thought we would have any connection until circumstances led to her becoming my new deskmate. "So, can we tell people now?" Mia asked, looking at me with hope in her eyes. I never actually wanted to keep it a secret, but senior year was really important, so we had agreed to wait until after the final exams. We felt we had to hide it from our classmates and teachers to make sure it didn't mess up our studies. Mia had agreed to this plan without question. The moment I hesitantly nodded, someone in the class chat sent a message, "Congrats on becoming a couple." I knew they were together, but they wouldn't admit it. Now that finals are over, they're finally showing it. I paused. The assumption was that I was in a relationship with Chloe. It wasn't really a surprise when I thought back. We grew up together and have known each other our whole lives. I was just about to type out an explanation when Ethan quickly clarified. "That was Chloe losing a dare last night, not a relationship announcement." The chat erupted again. "What is going on? Isn't this supposed to be a relationship announcement?" I quickly left the group chat to check Chloe's post. It was just a photo of 2 hands holding. I had posted my tickets just seconds after her post. No wonder everyone had jumped to conclusions. All it took was 2 plane tickets for them to guess the relationship? My classmates were really sharp. I rushed back into the chat and started typing, "You got it wrong, but..." Before I could finish, Chloe messaged, "Sam, what? No more silent treatment. I thought you were tough. Did you secretly buy me tickets to force me to travel with you?" How silly. Reading Chloe's message, I stayed silent. Because our parents were friends, Chloe and I grew up together, We always went to the same school and were in the same class. We walked to school and ate lunch together at school. I really liked the meals her mom made, so Chloe always brought extra for me. Our classmates used to tease us, "Bringing lunch to your husband, eh?" Chloe never denied it. Our parents often joked about us getting married one day. I even believed it myself for a while. That was until one day in our sophomore year during a New Year's party. I had just finished my cello solo and rushed off to find Chloe. That's when I overheard her talking to some classmates. She was saying about me, "Sam, I just see him as a sister." "Sam is so calm and handsome. He's nothing like a sister," someone joked. "You haven't seen him at home. He's so sloppy. His socks could kill with the smell," she mocked with a smile. Honestly, I prefer guys like Ethan. Following her gaze, I saw Ethan breakdancing on the stage. The lights shone on his strong, cool moves, making him look effortlessly charming. It hurt, but that's when I started to let go of my feelings for Chloe. In senior year, Ethan was accused of cheating on a test, and the teacher scolded him harshly. When he came back to class, he immediately confronted me. "Sam, you can't accuse me just because I beat you in English." I was stunned. Before I could even respond, Chloe lashed out at me. "Sam, why did you accuse Ethan of cheating? Are you being petty? Can't stand others being better than you? If it wasn't you, then who else would it be?" Chloe was right in my face. "You told me privately that Ethan isn't smart enough, just a bookworm who could never outscore you. And now that he's caught up through hard work, you're accusing him?" I was speechless. I never said Ethan wasn't smart, but I had pointed out that his study method seemed wrong, and I did it with good intentions. Now I was being blamed for something so big. "Apologize to Ethan." Chloe didn't even give me a chance to explain. She just commanded it. I didn't do it, so why should I apologize? "You're being stubborn, huh?" Chloe was furious. I firmly insisted, "I did not do it." "If you don't apologize, I'll move away from this seat right now," Chloe threatened. We had been desk mates since high school. Teachers even wondered if we were dating. But since we both consistently ranked at the top of the class, they didn't push it. "Suit yourself," I said, completely unmoved. "Fine." Not sitting together meant I wouldn't have to pretend everything was okay in front of her. I wouldn't have to watch Ethan ask Chloe for homework help all the time, with their heads getting closer and closer. "Are you sure?" Chloe asked me. I put my head down and focused on my homework, ignoring her. Without another word, Chloe packed her books and left. Some classmates tried to mediate. "Chloe, don't do this. You're making Sam uncomfortable." "Uncomfortable? He brought this on himself," Chloe sneered. "Besides me, no one else would want to sit with him." Just as she said that, Mia moved her books over to my side. Everyone stared, including Chloe. "Sitting with the top student for some luck," Maya said to Chloe. "Aren't you leaving?" The messages in the group chat kept coming non-stop. Classmates kept trying to reason with Chloe. "Chloe, it's been so long. Sam has already tried to reach out. Just let it go." Not to mention, it was made clear back then that it wasn't Sam who reported Ethan. Not long after that, the teacher accidentally let slip that I wasn't the one who had reported Ethan for cheating. But Chloe didn't think she was wrong. She also didn't think it was wrong for Ethan to blame me. She purposely talked with classmates in front of me. I can't stand people who don't let things go when they're right. If he's sulking, I want to see how long it'll last. A classmate reminded her. "Aren't you worried Sam will start to like another girl? Mia seems pretty interested in him lately." "Tisk," Chloe scoffed. "I know him too well. He wouldn't like someone like Mia." She probably thought I only liked girls like her. The truth is, after all those years together, we both knew how we felt. She should have known I liked her. I edited my message and sent it. Chloe, don't worry. I won't pressure you. I already have a travel buddy. I took a photo of myself holding Mia's hand, our fingers intertwined, and sent it to the chat. Just after I posted the picture, the flight attendant reminded us to turn our phones to airplane mode for takeoff. I quickly did it. I didn't think about what would happen in the group chat. It was just about explaining the truth. The flight lasted over 3 hours. When we landed in Lhasa, I immediately got altitude sickness and felt terrible. Mia took me straight to the hotel so I could rest. I lay there feeling completely drained, not even thinking about checking my phone. Little did I know the group chat had been in chaos the whole time. My phone was blowing up. By the time I felt a bit better, it was already 9 p.m. Mia was worried I'd feel worse if we went out, so she ordered us some takeout to eat at the hotel. As we were eating, Mia mentioned, "By the way, while you were sleeping this afternoon, the group chat was buzzing like crazy, so I put your phone on silent." I nodded, not really bothered by it. Mia continued, "It got kind of intense. I saw that Chloe was having a bit of a meltdown." "What?" I was a bit surprised. "Finish eating first," Mia teased. After dinner, Mia took care of the takeout trash while I sprawled on the couch and checked my phone. I had 36 missed calls, all from Chloe. The class group chat had over 99 new messages. I started going through the unread messages. What is going on? The plane ticket Sam posted. Wasn't that trip supposed to be with Chloe? So Sam's girlfriend isn't Chloe? What's happening, Sam? Chloe, spill it. What's the deal with you two? Chloe replied, "What else? Sam's just being stubborn." "But Sam posted a photo and the ticket. It seems real," a classmate questioned. Other classmates agreed. Sam isn't the type to joke like this. Chloe shot back, "Even a dog jumps the wall when cornered. He started playing games because I wasn't paying attention." The chat quieted down for a bit. People were waiting to see what would happen next. After a while, Ethan chimed in, "Is it really so hard to apologize to Chloe? Pushing her away won't end well." Chloe quickly quoted Ethan, "You're right." She even sent him a thumbs-up emoji. I only made an honest comment. It might have been harsh, but girls really don't like guys who overdo it. Chloe agreed. Girls hate pretentious, self-important, and stubborn guys. Sam's just got thin skin. You're making it so he won't want to speak in the chat. Ethan pretended to be the good guy. Chloe shrugged it off. He brought it on himself. The two kept chatting in the group, feeding off each other's comments. Some classmates probably couldn't take it anymore and joined in. "You two really suit each other." "So it seems normal for Sam to travel with another girl." "What nonsense are you saying? Sam is just trying to annoy me." Chloe suddenly seemed agitated. "The photos and tickets are fake. There's no way he's out with another girl." "That's just your assumption and one-sided opinion," a classmate replied. Chloe fired back with a flurry of messages. "First, Sam hasn't said a word in the group chat. What does that mean? It means he's guilty. Second, the name on the ticket is blurred out, clearly showing it's a modified photo. He posted hand-holding photos to purposely provoke me. Lastly, don't question me. I know Sam better than any of you." With things escalating this far, the classmates stayed quiet. But one classmate seemed to notice something unusual. "I just looked closely at Sam's ticket. If he wasn't lying, he should be on the plane now and unable to reply." Hearing this, the classmates perked up. "Right, I noticed that too. So Sam isn't ignoring us. He literally can't reply." Chloe mockingly added, "He sure knows how to put on a show." A classmate still didn't buy it. "I still don't think Sam would purposely do this. How about a bet? If Sam really is traveling with another girl, I'll call you sis." Chloe was visibly angry. No one responded, probably because they sensed Chloe was truly upset. The chat went silent, until 3 hours later, Chloe suddenly messaged in the group. "Sam, shouldn't you be off the plane by now? Still not saying anything?" I should have turned my phone on by then. I had just hurriedly texted my parents that I was safe. Being in a rush, I didn't check the group chat before getting off the plane. Then the altitude sickness hit me, the headache and nausea. I didn't reply. Chloe seemed even more victorious. "See? Sam not replying has nothing to do with being on a plane. It's pure guilt." The classmates stayed quiet, except for Ethan, who pitched in. "We get it already. Stop going on about it. It's embarrassing for Sam." "And you sticking up for Sam? Remember how jealous he was of you back then?" Chloe tried defending Ethan. "I can't stand male rivalry. Guys should have each other's backs." "You're just too kind. Some people wouldn't think that way." "I don't care about others. That's just who I am." Chloe and Ethan kept the back and forth going. Chloe couldn't hold back. "Sam, seriously, how long are you going to keep up this act?" I saw Mia finally reply in the group, seemingly unable to keep quiet any longer. "Sam is just really tired and fell asleep. Discuss things when he's awake." Then Mia posted a photo. My sleeping silhouette. I have a mole on the back of my neck, which is visible because my hair is short. So many classmates have probably seen it before. Mia added, "Oh, and Chloe, for whatever it's worth, here's our location." It was a photo of a street sign in Lhasa. Chloe remained silent as the group chat exploded. "Mia, are you with Sam? Is it true?" "I didn't see that coming. You two weren't even supposed to have anything to do with each other." "Wow. I figured Mia suddenly studying so hard meant she wanted to attend the same school as Sam." "You two hit it well. I'm impressed." The chat was buzzing. After a while, Chloe finally spoke up. "Mia, are you for real? Don't you think this joke has gone too far? Even if you like playing pranks, Sam's reputation isn't something to be toyed with." Mia didn't respond. Chloe, seemingly fueled by anger, kept going at Mia. "It's your business if you mess around, but Sam isn't a joke. You often disagree with me, and I don't mind, but this is something else. Also, this is between me and Sam. I'd appreciate you not making a show of it." Mia stayed silent. Frustrated, I looked at Mia after she finished cleaning up. "Are you just going to let her say that without defending yourself?" Mia shrugged. "A cornered dog bites. Isn't it entertaining?" "Don't you care about your own reputation?" "I only care about you," Mia replied confidently. "But letting Chloe bully you like this doesn't sit well with me. Without you explicitly allowing me to go public, I lack confidence." Mia seemed a bit hurt, seeing me annoyed. "Posting a ticket with the name blurred, posting photos without showing faces." She looked at me with puppy dog eyes. "Babe, am I really that shameful?" My face flushed. "Who are you calling babe?" I quickly looked down to hide my embarrassment, scrolling through the unread messages in the group. With Mia quiet, classmates began chiming in again. "Mia, are you really joking? Because it's not funny." Ethan remarked, "Making jokes at a guy's expense, that's low." The group was abuzz with chatter. Suddenly, Chloe seemed agitated again. "Sam, enough is enough. I can only be patient for so long. I'm giving you 10 minutes to clear things up, or forget about us applying to the same school." 10 minutes later, I obviously didn't reply. So my phone was bombarded with calls. Finally, Chloe messaged me directly. "Sam, are you done playing around? What's your endgame? Are you really trying to push me away? I've taken the initiative to talk to you. Don't you know when to stop? Reply to me." "Fine, Sam. Have it your way." Looking at Chloe's messages, I really didn't want to engage anymore. I thought from the moment she switched seats on her own, it was over between us. We both knew we'd be drifting apart from that point. I never imagined a small misunderstanding could make Chloe go crazy. Chloe was never someone who'd lose her cool, ever since we were kids. The only time she really snapped at me was over Ethan. Back then, I didn't quite get it, but later I understood. It's only natural to get upset when someone you like gets hurt. Just like when Chloe talked down to Mia, I wasn't thrilled about it. I hesitated a bit, then decided to text Chloe to clear things up. I figured, at least out of respect for our parents' friendship, I'd try to explain. I typed a message. "Yes, I'm in Lhasa with Mia. Sorry, I just got altitude sickness and hadn't checked my messages." As soon as I sent it, I saw a glaring red exclamation mark in the chat. Chloe had blocked me. Honestly, it stings a bit. Back then, when she called my socks smelly in front of classmates, I held my anger and didn't retaliate. But this time, over a simple misunderstanding, she decided to completely cut ties. Fine. I thought there was no need to spare her feelings anymore. I messaged the group. "Sorry for the confusion, folks. I've been asleep because of altitude sickness in Lhasa and didn't catch the messages. Yes, I'm dating Mia. Wasn't trying to hide it, just didn't want it to affect our senior year studies. We plan to announce after college exams." After sending, I thought, for a moment, then pulled Mia into a selfie to share in the group as a soft launch of sorts. Worried some might not believe it, I added, "Oh, and Chloe, you don't need to apply to the same school as me out of obligation." The group chat went wild. Classmates were buzzing. "Wow, so we all got it wrong? Thought you and Chloe were a thing. Congrats to you two." Mia joined in. "Thanks for the blessings. I'll bring wedding candy next time." Our classmates joked around. "Candy already? Thinking about getting married right after graduation?" Mia was having a blast chatting away. Then my phone rang. It was Chloe. I ignored it. She kept calling, so I blocked her. If she can do it, so can I. She tried adding me back, though. "Sam, was that for revenge? Just because I stood up for Ethan, you decided to date Mia to spite me?" I couldn't even begin to explain to Chloe, so I blocked her. I checked back on the group chat. It was buzzing. Mia, who rarely talked much before, was now chatting freely. "Chloe, didn't you say if Sam went traveling with another girl you'd call Calvin brother? Right, Calvin?" she asked, stirring the pot further. I looked over at Mia. She was stirring trouble and clearly enjoying it. "You upset?" she asked with a grin. I shook my head. Not at all. The group chimed in. "Chloe, we all heard it. No going back on your word." Calvin played along too. "It's awkward, but Chloe can't go back on her word. It's about character." Finally, Chloe joined in. "Sam, you want me to call Calvin brother?" "That's your bet, not my problem," I replied. "Fine, Sam, have it your way." Chloe seemed mad. She eventually said, "Calvin?" Calvin sent a shy emoji. To avoid awkwardness, the group changed topics. I didn't feel like sitting around, so I muted the chat. Mia went off to shower. As I looked at the bathroom, my nerves made my heart race. My phone rang again, making me jump. I answered without checking who it was. "Hello?" "Sam, it's me." Chloe's tense voice came through. I realized it was her mom's number. "You have some nerve. To date Mia just to spite me? Do you know how much of a player she is? You went all the way to Tibet with her? When did you become so reckless?" Chloe's rant continued, not giving me a chance to explain. "I demand you come back right now. Or else what?" I found it amusing. "Or else I won't apply to the same school." "When did I say I wanted to go to the same school?" I retorted. "Still being defiant, Sam? I've been more than gracious. You're just pushing me away, Sam." "I don't need your grace, nor do I owe you an explanation about Mia. Unless there's something else, I'll hang up now," I articulated precisely. "You don't think I'll call your dad? He won't let Mia influence you," Chloe threatened. I laughed. Are you a kid? Scared now? You know your dad wanted me as his daughter-in-law, she taunted. Indeed, my dad used to be fond of her. He always remembered her when good things happened. Once, when Chloe was sick alone, he took her to the hospital and stayed with her overnight. But what about Chloe? My dad had a sudden appendicitis attack, and the pain made him pass out. My mom wasn't home that day, so it was just me. I was freaking out. Instinctively, I called Chloe. I told her my dad was in pain and asked if she could help take him to the hospital with me. But before I could finish, Chloe snapped, "Sam, are you done yet? You know I'm tutoring Ethan today. Are you trying to make my life difficult on purpose? It's true. Even if it is true, he's your dad, not my problem." Chloe hung up right after that. I was so mad I started crying, but I had to pull myself together. That's when Mia suddenly called to ask me about a problem. I choked back my tears and said, "Mia, my dad's in so much pain." "Sam, don't panic. Call 911 first. I'll be at your house right away." Mia got to my house just as the ambulance arrived. She stayed with me at the hospital and helped with everything. She even stayed up with me all night until my mom rushed in. Because of this, my dad started feeling cold towards Chloe. And given Chloe's attitude towards me lately, my dad wasn't too fond of her anymore. He started to like Mia. It was from that point that I began to really notice Mia, and I wanted to get to know her. That's when I learned that when she threw that guy's love letter in front of everyone, it was because he had made a bet involving her with his friends. The more I got to know Mia, the more I realized she wasn't the stuck-up bully people said she was. She's genuine, loyal, cheerful, and has clear boundaries. She doesn't mess around and is genuinely sweet. Even though she has plenty of boys trying to date her, she doesn't flirt back. The only drawback might be that Mia's grades aren't great. She might only make it to an average college. But my grades? I could easily get into a top school. Mia isn't dumb, though. After we were honest about our feelings, she started working really hard. She said she couldn't promise we'd end up at the same school, but she wouldn't let our difference be too big. With our latest exam estimates, she's only about 20 points behind me. "Why aren't you saying anything?" Chloe sneered in my ear. "Scared now?" I said calmly. "My dad already agreed to me going on a trip with Mia." "No way! Your dad would never let you go with any other girl but me," Chloe retorted. "Chloe, sometimes don't be so self-centered, or you'll get embarrassed. Haven't you learned your lesson today?" "Sam, why are you acting so smug? Do you really think I have any feelings for you? I'm advising you not to be with Mia for your own good, as we've grown up together. Don't think I like you." "Of course you don't like me. You're all over Ethan. He can do no wrong." "Fine. I've given you so many chances, don't regret this." Chloe hung up on me. I didn't really react. I figured it was better to just clear things up and move on. When I went to shower, Chloe called again, but this time, Mia answered. Chloe angrily told Mia to tell me to check my social media. I had blocked her, but Mia still had her. Mia showed me Chloe's post. She wrote a long, angry message. Basically, she said I was ungrateful, so there was no need to cling to old times. She then announced her relationship with Ethan. "Give her a like," I told Mia. Mia not only liked it, but also commented, "Thanks for letting go. Hope you two last forever." That night, Mia and I slept next to each other, but didn't cross any lines. Mia had promised my dad. After a 10-day trip in Tibet, a few days after Mia and I came home was the day to check our college entrance exam results. I scored 685. Mia got 6666. I could get into my dream school. To be at the same school, Mia decided to pick a less popular major, hoping to switch later. I never doubted Mia's determination. Once we figured out our applications, I just hung up when my mom said, "Chloe's here." Then Chloe showed up in my room. I thought Chloe would never come to see me again. Things had gotten to this point. How many points did you get? Chloe looked at me, her expression cold. I didn't answer. What school are you applying to? I stayed silent. Sam, are you really going to keep this up? Chloe was clearly upset. You think I'm being difficult? I sneered. I just genuinely don't want to talk to you. Her frustration showed. Fine, I'll just tell you straight up. I messed up my exams and plan to retake them. I was a bit surprised. But thinking it over, during senior year she was often with Ethan, and her previous practice exams weren't great either. I don't want to go in circles with you anymore, Chloe said, looking at me. Wait for me for a year. I'll get into your university and come for you. Why should I wait for you? I was bewildered. Sam, do you really need me to spell it out? Fine, I give in. I can't win a verbal fight with you. Break up with Mia, and we'll be together. I looked at Chloe, shocked. For a second, I thought I was seeing things. Chloe, seeing my lack of response, smirked as if she knew she had won. Feeling happy now? Chloe, are you out of your mind? Aren't you in a relationship with Ethan? She paused. I would leave him for you. Absolutely no need. I refused right away. Are you really this petty? I never brought up your thing with Mia, so how can you mention Ethan? Also, if you hadn't pushed me away, I wouldn't have dated Ethan. What I'm saying is Mia and I are fine. Why would I need to date you? Sam, do you even know what kind of person Ethan is? I know, I interrupted her. He's 100 times better than you. Chloe was furious, her face all flushed. I wasn't going to put up with her this time. When we were kids, we'd argue, but I'd always be the first to give in. Every time I did, she'd go off on these long speeches, trying to make me admit I was wrong. Now? No more. I told her to leave. Chloe snapped back. Just because Mia's got money, Sam, you're really this shallow? Plus, you guys aren't getting into the same school. You think it'll last? Who says we won't? Sam, are you crazy? You're giving up a good college for Mia? If that's the case, might as well repeat the year with me. I smirked. Do you even know Mia's score? What's the best she can get, 550? She got 6 on 6.6. Chloe looked like she'd seen a ghost. No way. Why not? While you and Ethan were playing lovey-dovey, Mia was grinding away. When your practice test scores got worse, she was killing it. No way, Chloe said in total disbelief, or maybe just denial. Mia's working hard for me, Chloe. I looked at her, nodding a bit. You two should end up at the same college, with Ethan's terrible scores and your choice to bomb yours. Chloe had no comeback. Still here? I checked my watch. I had plans to hit the amusement park with Mia early tomorrow. Didn't want to be late. Chloe gave me the death stare before she turned to leave. Oh, I scored 685, by the way. Chloe kind of froze. Before Ethan got in the way, we talked about college a lot. Our scores were solid. Getting into the same school was our dream. Now I'm in, and she isn't. So now you can't even reach me if you tried. I made sure every syllable was clear. Chloe slammed the door on her way out. I heard from classmates Chloe got 545. Not terrible, but not great for her standards. She never reached out again. Mia and I had a blast that summer. Just before school started, our class group chat blew up. Ethan accidentally sent a voice message there, no taking back what he said. He said, Chloe, quit bothering me. You think I really liked you? I couldn't stand Sam doing so well. I just wanted to take away what mattered to him. Now he doesn't even care about you. Who do you think you are? We were floored. It was hard to imagine Ethan, always so polite, saying something so nasty. Ethan tried to backtrack. I didn't mean it. Chloe pushed me to say that. It's not my fault. But nobody fell for it. And Chloe fired back, Ethan, you're the worst! Back in freshman year, you were always showing off your muscles and doing pull-ups in front of me. If you hadn't been all over me, I wouldn't have messed up. Things wouldn't be like this for Sam and me." Ethan got defensive. "What, you're going to ruin me just because you can't have me? If you want to play dirty, let's do it," she shot back. She posted screenshots of Ethan's creepy messages and borderline inappropriate selfies. The whole class was stunned. Ethan seemed so friendly, but behind the scenes, he was totally different. Our class president finally had enough and kicked them both out of the chat. But word about Chloe and Ethan spread like wildfire. People were just blown away. They couldn't believe it. Especially about Ethan. He was all about being buddies with guys, but clearly he had his own grudges. People even came out with stories of him bullying others, living recklessly, and hating guys who were better looking than him. That golden boy image was shattered, and Ethan was still stuck in the same city for college. So yeah, word got around. Saying I wasn't pleased would be a lie. I've always believed in karma. Ethan got what he deserved. As for Chloe, I couldn't imagine how she had the nerve to see me again. I packed my bags, ready to head out. Mia was waiting downstairs. We had a flight to catch, headed for college in the next city. Chloe showed up at my door. "Sam!" I was getting annoyed. We hadn't talked since our last argument, so what was she doing here? "Sam, I know you won't believe anything I say right now." "Then don't," I cut her off. Chloe stared, probably shocked at how cold I was acting. She hesitated before speaking again. "I messed up with Ethan. He was a jerk, and I let myself get pulled in. But deep down, I've always loved you." I kind of wanted to laugh. She said, "Honestly, even if he kept hitting on me, I never really felt anything. I was just curious, like during adolescence, and thought it'd be fun to play around. But I always knew deep down that my feelings for you were totally loyal. If you hadn't gotten together with Mia back then, I never would have dated Ethan." "Do you think saying that makes me happy?" I asked Chloe. Chloe just stared at me, lost for words. "For a girl who can't even stick to her own emotional boundaries, what right do you have to say you're loyal?" I asked her, finding it rather funny. "Sam, you don't get it. Girls like us in our teenage years, we can't just control emotions logically," Chloe explained, noticing how my smile grew more sarcastic. She took a deep breath and added, "Mia's the same." I raised an eyebrow. "You probably don't know, but that jerk Ethan, after realizing you weren't coming back to me and stayed with Mia, he went after her right away. Check out Mia's message history, and you'll know all the shady stuff they've done behind your back," Chloe said fiercely. I just looked at Chloe. It was hard to see the childhood friend I grew up with in her now. "Don't think I'm just gossiping behind people's backs. I just don't want Mia fooling you. Are you talking about Ethan hitting on Mia? Like this?" I pulled out my phone and showed Chloe Mia and Ethan's chat logs. Chloe looked shocked. "How do you have Mia's account on your phone?" "Not just her account. I have her entire phone." I waved it slightly. "She's never set up a password for me and has never hidden anything from me. I knew about Ethan from the start. I even know how Mia insulted him so badly he wouldn't dare show up in front of her again." Chloe's Adam's apple bobbed, words failing her. She probably remembered. One day in our sophomore year, I needed her phone because mine ran out of battery, and I wanted to look something up. Right as I picked it up, she snatched it back anxiously. "What are you doing with my phone? Want to invade my privacy? Do you not know what respect means?" After that, she changed her lock screen password to something I didn't know, afraid I'd see anything on her phone. But now Mia freely gave me hers. No secrets. Chloe stood silently at the door for a long time. My patience wore thin. Even if the flight was still some time away, I didn't want Mia to wait too long. "Excuse me, I need to go." "Sam!" Chloe suddenly seemed overtaken by someone else, grabbing my arm, her eyes instantly welling with tears. I hadn't seen her cry since she was scolded by her parents for something when we were little. "Sam, please forgive me. I really know I was wrong. I shouldn't have gotten mad at you over Ethan. Shouldn't have waited for you to give in. I was wrong. I'll change, okay?" Chloe sobbed uncontrollably. I was a bit taken aback. Growing up, Chloe always played the older sister role for me. Never this humble, never this fragile. She kept explaining, "I only argued with you about Ethan to make you give in a little. If you had, I wouldn't have dated him. I was only with him to show off to you. When he wanted to break up and I refused, it was because I didn't want you to laugh at me." "No, that's not it." I regained my calm, staring at her coldly, watching her cry and cry non-stop. "If I had given in, you'd still flirt with Ethan, enjoy his attention and flattery, maybe even more intensely, because you knew no matter what, in the end I'd always forgive you, so you'd be fearless. No, that's not it. But you didn't expect I was serious this time. You see me drifting further and further. You also realize Ethan isn't what you imagined once you're with him. That mystery is gone, and now you regret it." I looked at Chloe. "But you regret it. I don't." Chloe covered her face, and her cries became audible. "Sam, it hurts so much. Knowing you're with Mia feels like a stab to the heart. You have no idea how I endured it." "You're right. I don't know." Her breakdown didn't move me. I stayed as cold as ever. If I'm moving forward, why should I dwell on old pains? I looked at Chloe, eyes only seeing a stranger. Somewhere along the line, two once close people became strangers. Human joy and sorrow are never truly shared. She was like that before. And now I am, too. I pulled my luggage past Chloe. "Sam, please don't leave me," she choked out, barely comprehensible. I acted like I didn't hear, and I didn't care. What mattered was the person waiting for me downstairs. 6 months later, Mia and I returned home for winter break. My dad invited Mia over for dinner. He's always been supportive of Mia and me dating. My mom, a bit old school, eventually came around. Seeing how well Mia and I get along, she's turned a blind eye. She sometimes calls and asks, "How's that girl from our house doing?" Mia is a quarter British with blue eyes. She doesn't mind my mom's nickname for her. She'd even joke, "Maybe I'll give you a brood of mixed-race grandkids." So overall, Mia fits in well with my family. During dinner, my dad casually brought up, "Sam, did you hear about Chloe's parents?" I paused. "No, what happened?" "Recently, Chloe's dad found out her mom was cheating. They got divorced." "What about Chloe?" I was curious. Just curious. Mia glanced at me. I grinned. "Are you jealous?" Mia shook her head. "Just a defeated rival." I shot a glance at Mia, then looked over at my dad. "Chloe's already 18, so there's no custody issue, but she's still with her dad." I nodded. Chloe's been raised by her father since she was a kid. I felt a bit wistful. I almost didn't recognize Chloe on the street once. She had lost so much weight. My dad shook his head, regretting. If only she hadn't failed her exams last year, she wouldn't be under so much pressure. Yeah, college takes a lot of academic pressure off. Plus, there's more free time. Universities have financial aid and stuff too. I patted my dad's shoulder to comfort him. Maybe it's just fate. All he could do was sigh. Every family has its struggles. During New Year's, Mia and I were out having fun. A guy dressed as a balloon mascot got knocked down by a bunch of playful kids. I kindly helped the mascot up. He stared at me a little stunned. I didn't think much of it. Mia bought my favorite sundae. We took turns feeding each other happily, then left. Later, I accidentally saw a classmate post a picture of Chloe in that mascot gig. Then another year of college entrance exams passed. I heard from classmates that Chloe did even worse the second time. She scored only 478. With that score, she'd have to go to a private or a vocational college. Chloe can't afford private college. She probably wouldn't choose vocational either. Sure enough, my dad called to tell me Chloe didn't go to college, but went out of town to work. I had no idea where she went. But one time, when I was by the school gate picking up a delivery, I saw Chloe delivering food. Chloe looked shocked to see me, too. We stared at each other for a long time. Honestly, I almost didn't recognize that it was Chloe. She said, "Do you think I deserve this?" I snapped back. I don't do sarcastic remarks, but I couldn't console her either. If I hadn't lost focus back in senior year, I might be studying at this school now. Chloe looked at the school's golden signage, full of self-mockery. "How about your dad?" I asked. "After I failed, he couldn't take it. Ended up overdosing on sleeping pills," she said, eyes red. I felt a pang of sadness, too, but that's reality. "Sam," she asked, tearing up a bit, "do you think if I hadn't argued with you about Ethan, hadn't moved seats, would I still end up like this? If she hadn't stubbornly moved, if her grades hadn't slipped. I would have reminded her, kept her on track. But now it's all in vain." Chloe changed the subject. "You and Mia." "We're good," I replied. "We're both going straight to grad school." She gave a bitter laugh. "Mia changed a lot for you. I used to think she was just a rich girl who didn't care." I didn't explain or argue. Before she met me, she really didn't like studying. It got a bit awkward. Chloe suddenly asked, "What's college like? Is it hard?" "It's okay, but not as easy as the teachers used to say. Still, it's not a big deal compared to high school." Chloe nodded, trying hard to hide the inferiority and regret in her eyes. Just then, Chloe's phone buzzed with a new order. She gave a sad smile. "I gotta go, or the order will be late." I nodded. As Chloe left, she looked back at me one last time. At that moment, she probably really felt beneath me now. There was relief in her eyes, and some sorrow. She seemed to want to say something, her lips trembling like the words were stuck in her throat. Finally, she said, "Sam, could you leave me a good review?" "Sure." Chloe left. She rode off pretty fast, not sure if it was because the order was really urgent or for another reason. I turned back to campus. Mia came out to greet me, grabbing the delivery for me. "Next time, let me do these errands," I nodded, smiling. "Oh, my mom wants you to check out the venue and decorations for our engagement party. She wants you to approve everything. Whenever you're free, do a video call with her. After college, Mia and I are getting engaged." I didn't tell Chloe, because happiness is something you share with the important people in your life.